Within professional sport, media phone interviews can be painful to arrange for athletes, comms managers and the media. With the technology we've developed, the rules around phone access to athletes have completely changed. Blinder allows athletes to receive calls on their personal mobiles without their number ever having been shared with the caller. I know this space pretty well. I used to be the media manager for the Kiwi Rugby League team, and one of my first jobs was to arrange a phone interview for Kieran Foran. Kieran lived in Sydney at the time and I was in Auckland, so the question that came to my mind was how was I supposed to do this? I asked around what the standard process was and was told that you ask Kieran if he's okay with you giving out his personal mobile number and then you hand that number over. That seemed a pretty flawed system to me because I was asking Kieran to do a one-off interview for 15 minutes and in return I was permanently handing out his number to one journalist and potentially many more. The majority of the clubs that we spoke with said that yes, whilst they were giving out their players' personal mobile numbers, they had real reservations about it, but they didn't see that they could get through the amount of work that they needed to get through without doing it that way. So business partners and I went out and spoke with people across the globe. We didn't find anything better, so we've come up with our own solution and we've built Blinder. The system's set up around a comms manager who has an online dashboard which allows them to schedule calls for their athletes. All calls come to athletes on a team number that they recognise, and the athletes are even sent personal reminders, as are the journalists, to make sure that calls happen when they should. We've found that athletes whose clubs are using Blinder are really enjoying the fact that it allows them to focus on performance, to have quality time with family, and know that neither of those is going to be disrupted by unwanted calls. We soft launched the technology at the end of 2016 and Blinder is now being used in competitions including the AFL, the NRL, Super Rugby, Elite Netball, within the America's Cup and into English football. If you're an athlete and you'd prefer that your personal mobile number wasn't being handed around, ask your club to take a look at Blinder.